Supersport, it was a case of the walking wounded after round 3 at Donington Park. World champion Sébastien Charpentier would not race after injuring his tailbone in the UK, and former Supersport world champion Andrew Pitt was replacing him. The Aussie pairing of Kevin Curtin and Brock Parks, who both broke a collarbone in England, bravely decided to race at Valencia, with Curtin amazingly starting on the front row. Parks starting in 11th. Pole position once again went to championship leader Kenan Sofuoglu of Turkey, who knew he could capitalise on his 27-point lead with many of his rivals hurt. Spaniard Per Riba would also start from the front row. He was out to try to become the second Spanish winner of the day. Let's head to the start of the race once again with Warwick Noland and Jonathan Green.
They held him for a long time and away they go. Sofuoglu got away well.
Andrew Pitt, flyer.
Brilliant start from Andrew Pitt, but Sofuoglu has gone away, and both the Hansbury boys have got away well, but it is Sofuoglu who takes the whole shot. Curtin goes into second place. The Aussie with the broken collarbone is up there. Great start, and Pitt is in third. The two Aussies going to battle it out. Pitt looks up the inside, can't do it this time. Curtin's got to be so careful with that plate in his shoulder, but he's racing against the pain barrier at the moment. And Sofuoglu leads him away. Here comes Pitt up the inside. Oh, way too close. But Pitt does it, and he's known for that muscle racing, and he's done it on Curtin. He will not like that, Kevin.
And world champion Sébastien Charpentier sitting in the...
Yeah, it's the latest on Charpentier for those fans who follow him. And here comes Curtin back on Pitt. Good move. Ooh, it's all going on between Forres and Las Courses. Yeah. Ooh, that's Fujiwara making up a place, muscling his way past. Brock Parks is just behind them. 55 is Roccoli. That's who they just went past. Ooh, and Pitt is overtaken by Per Riba of Barcelona. Time is Curtin. So Curtin was the fastest man out there. Here comes Pitt back on Riba. Back at you, my friend. Third gear, first corner. Up towards Doohan, another Australian who seemed to do pretty well. Five-time world champion. Per Riba back up the inside. Great racing. It's an important race now here at Valencia. He's in second place and now vying for the lead on Sofuoglu, and it does take the lead. So Kevin Curtin, against the odds, goes into the lead for Australia. Fantastic race. No, he won't need a signal from his pit board. He can see him. He's in front of him now. Good move. Fujiwara making it very slick through there and into fourth place. And remember, Curtin's riding with an injury, and both of them are going to get injured if they're not careful. Sofuoglu tries to apologise, knocks Curtin down to third. Up goes Riba to second. Curtin's riding with a broken shoulder. Come on!
Fujiwara now.
Oh, and he goes into third. Curtin's in trouble. Pitt's now joined it. And who said Supersport racing's been boring?
God, I tell you what, this torrid Turk, as Riba comes back up the inside of it, Curtin trying hard.
Oh no! Absolute disaster! We said there could be a big bingle. That was it.
Oh, look at Curtin.
And Curtin is the worst possible scenario for Curtin. Brock Parks under a lot of pressure from Barry Veneman, the Dutchman who I said wants to go to Assen on a high, and this is not going to be easy for Parks, and he's going to get parked at the last corner if he's not careful, and he does. Veneman goes through.
Yeah, Craig Jones, as we know, coming back, looking up the inside there.
Callio, another one of the Finns that are coming through.
To him.
Oh, no! How did he save that?
This is where he hasn't got the mental. As I said, he's crazy. He's a very fast motorcycle rider, but
he's got good balance. I'll give him that. He's coordinated. And Nanelli is in touching distance. There's Forey in the background, but Nanelli is definitely going to have a go at Doohan corner, I would have said. He gets great drive out of the first corner. Here comes Gianluca Nanelli up the inside on Pitt and makes it. Does he? Just! Oh, what a great manoeuvre at Doohan. Sofuoglu's going to win this one. Through the hairpin they go. Nanelli hanging on a bit.
Wide.
He's gone wide. And that's allowed Pitt through into second place. Nanelli blows it then. And he may just have one more chance on the last corner. And he's winding himself up for that. Up the hill they go.
No, he's too far.
Too far away. You watch. Here they come. Oh, and Nanelli almost blows lose it completely, but he's going to have to settle for third. Here comes the winner. Sofuoglu wins another race, and Sofuoglu makes it 3 wins out of 4.
Sofuoglu, with 3 race wins out of 4, is now beginning to build a huge lead over the rest of the field, helped by Riva's crash, which took out the hard-fighting Kevin Kurt and Katsuaki Fujiwara in the process. Andrew Pitt did a good job in support of Sofuoglu to take a podium on his return to the championship, and Gianluca Nanelli was quite superb to take another podium for the aging Ducati 749 and get himself in contention for the overall championship.
I'd like to say big thanks to my team, especially my shift mechanics. They work very hard, especially in the rain setup. Yesterday we worked very much. All the day we work on it. And I like to say the regards from my teammate to Sebastian. I hope he's coming back in Assen and we can be together again. I hope we can stay together on the podium.
Round 2 of the Superstock 1000 FIM Cup was also on the bill in Valencia. Nicola Canepa of Italy would lead after winning the first round on the 1098 Ducati on his first outing. He would start here on the second row, with a front row that saw fellow Italian Erden Badavini on pole, Michele Pirro in second, Claudio Corti in third, and Belgium's Didier Van Kemeulen in fourth. Once again, it was tough going for the riders as the race began in damp and drying conditions, with riders all choosing different combinations of tyres in a gamble for what the conditions might do. Right from the start, Michele Pirro, who went out on full wets, built up a 6-second lead ahead of the chasing pack. But as the track dried, his tyres began to wear out, and Mark Atchison of Australia began reeling him in. And then at the halfway point, a dramatic crash involving former 600 champions Xavier Simeon and Erden Badavini brought out the red flag. Simeon had high-sided, and his bike kept going straight into the path of Badavini, taking him out for the second race in a row. The race was then restarted with a 5-lap dash to the finish with the times aggregated. Pirro would start with half a second lead over the young Australian Mark Atchison. Claudio Corti would dive into the lead at the restart. On aggregate, he was down in 17th place. He may have crossed the line first, but his efforts were only good enough for 11th overall. The battle for the win was between Atchison on the Suzuki and Pirro on the Yamaha R1. Atchison, with 1 lap to go, had been half a second down going into the last lap, but he put in a superb final lap to take the win by a second. His first win in Europe, Pirro second, Canepa third. That means Canepa still leads the championship, with Atchison now second and Corti third, as they head to the next round in Assen. Well, no one expected umbrellas and rain at Valencia, but it certainly didn't affect the racing. No change in the championship leaders in all 3 categories, as Toseland, Sofuoglu and Canepa continue to lead the way. Next on the calendar is the Cathedral of Speed, Assen in Holland, and the Netherlands-based 10-car Handspree Honda leading both the Superbike and Supersport championships. Expect more of the same thrills and spills in Northern Holland next time around. Until then, from me, Clive McNeil, it's goodbye for now.